in my favourite place again. Yes, the Huntington Gardens, with those lovely birds here serenading me. I get a chance usually once a week to get out here, escape from the studio, but it's not really escaping from the studio because I love being in the studio. I was just thinking, listening to the birds there, I just met with PJ Moore, Paul Moore, the keyboard player for the great Scottish band, the Blue Nile, and now his own band, PJ Moore and Co. And he stopped by the studio and heard my album, my new album, The First and Last Freedom, because he'd played on 5 of the tracks. If I can remember the tracks now, let's see if we get the titles right, going from the beginning to the end. He played on the songs Fade, To Feel, Your Whole Heart, Eve, and Abraham, and he hadn't heard his parts in the record because I sent him some really quite simple demos for him to work on, and he was very moved, and we did a podcast together, which was great. And I'm just sat here thinking about that PJ also played on my first solo record, In the House of Stone and Light. There's something about the Gaelic, the Celtic, the Scottish atmosphere that really has always been in my music. And I was just thinking then, I've worked a lot with Scottish musicians, Hamish Stewart, you know, Average White Band, Brian Fairweather, my songwriter partner. I've got this thing for the Scots over the border there. There's this melancholy blue, no wonder they called their band the Blue Nile, atmosphere, which I think is just so haunting and so brilliant. And I just wanted to impart that to you, that I was thinking about how lucky I was to have that Scottish and Gaelic inflections again on my new album. Can't wait for you to hear those tracks that PJ Moore played on. Now, back to the birds. There they are. I'll steal some more melodies.